They're going to get Cade Cunningham on a blocking foul against Dennis Schroeder.
Look at this. It looked like a shot, but it was a pass. And it was a good one.
Brilliant.
And if you can see that clock, folks, trust me, it was under a second.
Just beat it. First team foul by the Pistons in the final 2 minutes, so no shots here. 1:50 to play. Cleveland leads it by 2. Mobley, good cut. Mobley, hard foul. Cade picks up his 5th. Had to do it. Remember, the game against Cleveland back in Detroit. Around 2 minutes and change to play. Cade fouled out of that ball game. Here's a look. Nothing easy.
Yeah, he had to do it, and he stopped it. He didn't let him get a three-point opportunity. But now, if you're Cade Cunningham, you got to stay on the floor the rest of the way. The team's going to need you in this one. Got away with it in Detroit, fouling out. Don't want to go to that well again.
Mobley, first free throw.
Good foul.
In and out. That is a valuable foul. What a game. And Cleveland had won 12 straight against Detroit.
Yep.
Until Detroit flipped the script and won 3 of the last 4, including 2 of the last 3 this season. Mobley's second free throw is good. Still a 1-possession game. 108, 105, 146 to play. Cade over to Duncan Robinson. Pump fake 3. Robinson puts it on the floor, working against Mobley. Into the corner. Asar Thompson for 3. In and out. Here comes Schroeder.
And actually had a really good chance.
Schroeder, layup.
That right hand. Cut it off.
Seems to rise to the occasion. Back to a 5-point game. J.B. Bickerstaff calls time. What a game. Schroeder, the one-time Piston, putting it to him. Pointing to him.
Cavalier fans, if we can have every Cavalier fan to stand to their feet all across Rocket Arena, we're about to shut this thing down now. But we need you, 19,432 strong. Let's make a difference. Right now, on your feet, everybody, make some.
All right, here's the story of the second half. Pistons are trailed by as many as 11. They've gotten it down to 3 or fewer on 11 different occasions. It's been a while since they've led. They do have 1 timeout remaining. After the Schroeder layup, it's a 5-point game. On the floor for Detroit, Robinson, Thompson, Duran, Harris, Cunningham. Bias gets it into Cade. Jalen Tyson will meet him at the top of the key. Cade tries dumping it off to Jalen Duran late, and that's a turnover.
Tyson sort of fed Cade Cunningham to his help. Mobley was right there waiting. Cade tried to shovel it off for another assist, but the ball went out of bounds.
Cade picks up Harden, way out. Harden went to the left hand, high off the glass, gets 7-point game. Duncan Robinson in rhythm. Off the mark. Tapped alive by Jalen Duren. Another chance. Tobias Harris, mid-range. In and out. Somehow did not drop. And now trouble time. Down 7.
Don't expect Cleveland to be in a big hurry here.
Now, crowd starting to come to its feet. Pistons not looking to foul. That's a kick basketball, and that's a fresh shot clock.
That's 14 more seconds.
Less than ideal. Now you've got to foul. Schroeder to inbound, gets it right into Sam Merrill. Back to Schroeder. Pistons not looking to foul right away. They get the steal. Cade ahead to Asar Thompson in for the two-handed flush. Back to a 5-point game.
They got to do it again and again. That's the thing.
Kenny Atkinson's going to call timeout. I thought the Pistons were going to foul immediately. They didn't. Obviously worked favorably. Both teams in the bonus. But now you're obviously fighting the clock, fighting the scoreboard.
They might foul, but they're going to foul trying to get the ball. They're going to foul trying to get the steal. They got one right there and scored it quickly.
And every one of these matchups against Cleveland, and again, just talking about, you know, the regular season's vastly important, right? Last year, Cleveland, you know, they basically went gate to wire, finished 64-18 as the 1 seed. They ended up getting knocked out of the playoffs by Indiana. But talking to Kenny Atkinson, he says when you play a team like, you know, Detroit, you're looking at it. First of all, they want to be one of the top 4 seeds. You know, when you get to postseason, you're playing for home court, you're playing for seeding, everything else. Well, you're playing to potentially face this team again. And I'm just saying, if these two teams were to lock up in the postseason, look out. Again, Cleveland doing this without Donovan Mitchell, without Dean Wade, who's kind of their Mr. Everything guy, Max Strus.
I think Cleveland, you know, they won the first game of the year early in the year in Detroit. Pistons weren't the team then that they are now. Pistons having won the last 2 and winning the last one in the fashion that they did when it looked like Cleveland had it. I think Cleveland came into this game having to prove to themselves that they could beat Detroit. Well, not over here. If you're Detroit, though, got to take chances. Got to take risks, gamble. See if you can get another deflection or steal.
That's it. 21.5 remaining. Evan Mobley will do the inbounding for Cleveland. Schroeder able to get it inbounds. Asar Thompson unable to get the foul as he went for the swipe, and still no foul applied against Dennis Schroeder.
And still too much time.
Pistons finally get a steal. Asar Thompson dumps it off for Jalen Duren. With 7.4 remaining, it is a 3-point game. Got a foul now. Jalen Tyson trying to dribble it out.
Gotta grab him.
Tyson finally with 1.3 remaining.
Ooh.
It looked like they were trying to foul Dennis Schroeder, but it wasn't Adam. So maybe they were looking to play on, but again, with so little time left.
Schroeder dribbled 8 seconds off that clock.
This is able to eventually get the steal. Right there looked like, right? A couple reaches, but nothing declarative or demonstrative. And now Tyson with the first free throw makes it a 2-possession game.
That's the ball game right there.
Wow. And how tough has Jalen Tyson been? The second-year man out of Cal. Second free throw, no good. And that will take us to the end.